geoscience is the most important science that we have right now. If you don't understand how the Earth works, then you don't understand how everything else works.
It's not just the new knowledge that is of interest. Sometimes there's really valuable things written 100 years ago.
We wanted to see as much geoscience information in one place so a geologist could find all the information that they needed. That's why it's called GeoScienceWorld.
GeoScienceWorld is a unique nonprofit collaborative disseminating the science of leading scientific publishers, specifically in the geosciences.
It brings together a lot of independent publishers and a lot of literature that you wouldn't necessarily discover on your own without a lot of work or different memberships.
We started out as a journal collection. We had, I believe, something like 18 journals in our initial version. And we're now well over 50 journals, 2,000 books, 4.5 million georef references.
20 years ago, when GeoScienceWorld was founded, Robbie Grease and Sharon Mosier said, "Do you think you might be interested in joining a collective, an aggregate of geoscience nonprofit society publishers that could compete with the commercial publishers?"
The commercial publishers had just started aggregating journals, and the scientific societies recognized that they weren't going to be able to compete. Robbie and I were asked as presidents of two different societies to give a talk together, and I told her about my idea of this online journal aggregation.
Societies were moving in a direction where they couldn't afford to stay in print. The minute Sharon said this needed to be done, it was obvious, it was a no-brainer that that's where we had to go.
The major founding principle of GeoScienceWorld was to have a place where even the smallest of geoscience nonprofit publishers could find a place to get their content online.
We would never be able to reach an international audience with our publications by ourselves. But through GeoScienceWorld, we're all over the world now.
There's over 250,000 geoscientists in 50 countries.
We pay back 93% of everything we make back to the societies, and what that does is support their science and their mission.
It truly is a resource dedicated to moving the science forward as opposed to a more commercial entity.
Commercial publishers might see certain literature as not worth publishing, whereas GeoScienceWorld is not concerned primarily with income, it's concerned with seeing that the information is published.
With GSW, the science is first.
Geology as a science is fundamental to how society operates.
It affects everything we do, from the water that we drink to how we build houses on different lands. Because geologists and earth scientists have this unique understanding of the Earth's processes, we can solve the problems in unique ways. The UN has come up with 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Geoscience research almost touches all 17.
The earth sciences are the underpinning of the way we take care of this planet for the whole future. It's absolutely crucial that GeoScienceWorld has and will continue to provide the geoscience data, the geological data.
Earliest years of GeoScienceWorld were kind of like, being on the razor's edge of, is this going to work or not work?
I worried, I'm getting all these societies to put their main asset on the line, and we could fail. And I didn't want to fail.
20 years later, we're here reaching geoscientists all over the world.
Watching this organization become what it is now makes me very proud. GeoScience World is for the world and to make it better.